Maintaining a strong and resilient mind is crucial for success in life, akin to possessing a hidden superpower that enables you to persevere through challenges. Mental strength is the key to addressing problems, staying committed to your goals, and confronting difficulties with unwavering determination, especially when relying solely on your talents and skills may not be sufficient. In this video, we explore the core concepts of Buddhism and how they connect to 10 habits that can weaken your mind. By incorporating these teachings into our lives, we embark on a journey to enhance the strength of our minds, enabling us to bounce back from tough times. The first habit we delve into is cultivating a negative mindset, which acts like a dense cloud obscuring the inner sunshine of our happiness. This habit makes us mentally fragile as it taints every aspect of our lives with shades of gloom and despair. Constantly focusing on the negative blinds us to the positive occurrences around us, akin to wearing dark glasses that dim even the most beautiful moments. Dwelling on negative thoughts can lead us to believe that everything is inherently bad, making success and happiness seem unattainable. This negative outlook becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, shaping our actions and decisions. To overcome a negative mindset, we can turn to the teachings of Buddhism. Mindfulness, a key concept, involves observing our thoughts without passing judgment. Instead of letting negative thoughts dominate, we acknowledge them and consciously shift our focus to positive aspects. It's akin to clearing away clouds to allow the sunshine through. Buddhism also introduces loving-kindness meditation, known as metta, where we direct warm and positive thoughts towards ourselves and others. Through regular practice, we can transform our mindset from negativity to positivity. The Buddhist concept of impermanence teaches us that everything, including difficult times, is transient. Recognizing this, we can face challenges with a more resilient mindset, understanding that hardships are not permanent. By embracing these teachings, we empower ourselves to break free from the chains of negativity and cultivate a positive, resilient mind. Habit number 2 involves the tendency to complain about things beyond our control, and it's compared to holding on to a hot coal that only hurts us. This habit, discussed in the context of Buddhism, is seen as mentally weakening because it shifts our focus to what's wrong instead of finding solutions. The more we complain, the deeper we sink into negativity. Buddhism emphasizes the concept of impermanence, highlighting that everything is always changing. Complaining makes us believe that things will never improve, trapping us in a cycle of discontent. To break this habit, the teachings suggest practicing acceptance, understanding that life has ups and downs and we can't control everything. This is akin to learning to dance in the rain rather than complaining about the storm. Acceptance frees us from the burden of constant complaint, encouraging us to focus on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. By incorporating these principles, we cultivate mental strength and approach challenges with a balanced mind. Moving on to habit number 3, not expressing oneself is likened to having a locked treasure chest. This habit weakens our minds by preventing us from sharing thoughts, feelings, and ideas. In Buddhism, expressing oneself authentically is considered crucial for mental well-being. Holding back thoughts and emotions is compared to bottling up a fizzy drink, which can lead to an explosion of stress or anxiety. The practice of right speech in Buddhism encourages truthful, kind, and mindful communication, planting seeds of positivity that can grow into a garden of understanding and connection. Breaking free from the habit of not expressing oneself involves mindfulness, observing thoughts without judgment, and communicating with clarity and compassion. Authentic expression extends beyond words to include non-verbal communication like body language and gestures, creating a secret language conveying feelings and thoughts. Integrating these teachings into our lives liberates us, contributing not only to our well-being but also to the well-being of those around us. Expressing oneself is like opening a window to let fresh air in, allowing the light of understanding and connection to brighten our mental space, ultimately leading to authenticity, resilience, and empowerment. Habit number 4 involves the tendency to blame others for our problems, which is akin to running a race burdened by a backpack full of rocks. This habit not only weighs us down, but also hinders our progress, making it akin to surrendering control of our lives to someone else. Buddhist teachings, particularly the concept of karma, highlight that our actions have consequences. Blaming others ignores this principle, rendering us mere spectators in our own lives. Taking personal responsibility is comparable to being the captain of our own ship, acknowledging our ability to shape our experiences. To overcome the blame game, forgiveness plays a crucial role, not as an endorsement of others' actions, but as a means of releasing ourselves from the weight of resentment. Mindfulness, a key practice in Buddhism, aids in overcoming resentment by making us aware of our thoughts and actions. This shift from blame to responsibility is likened to trading the rocks in our backpack for wings that help us soar. By incorporating these Buddhist teachings, we empower ourselves to step into our own power, breaking free from the blame game. This journey toward mental strength and self-empowerment involves recognizing our agency and ability to shape a positive and resilient mindset. Moving on to habit number 5, fantasizing instead of visualizing is likened to building castles in the air, beautiful but lacking a solid foundation. This habit weakens our minds by disconnecting us from the reality of the present moment, akin to chasing mirages in a desert. Buddhism sheds light on why this habit makes us mentally weak and provides insights into shifting from fantasies to visualization for a more grounded and positive mindset. Fantasies often involve unrealistic scenarios, while visualization entails creating mental images of achievable goals, akin to having a treasure map to chart our course. Buddhism emphasizes right intention and action, aligning with the practice of visualizing positive outcomes and taking practical steps toward realizing them. Acknowledging impermanence, a key teaching in Buddhism, helps us adapt to life's ever-shifting landscape. To overcome the habit of fantasizing, mindfulness is a valuable tool, acting like glasses that help us see the present clearly. By incorporating Buddhist teachings into our lives, we shift from fantasies to visualization, fostering a more positive and grounded mindset. Embracing impermanence, right intention, and mindfulness allows us to break free from constructing castles in the air, making visualization a powerful ally in manifesting positive realities on our journey of life. Habit number 6 involves neglecting personal relationships, akin to having a garden but forgetting to water the plants. Over time, everything withers away, weakening our minds. Humans are social beings, and meaningful connections bring joy and support. Neglecting personal connections is like closing the door to a warm and welcoming home, missing out on comfort and support. Just as a garden needs regular attention, relationships require time and effort to flourish. By being present, fostering communication, and recognizing the impermanence of life, we can break free from this habit and cultivate stronger connections. Habit number 7 is about letting emotions rule us, comparable to being carried away by a strong river current. Unmanaged emotions can be overwhelming and lead us astray, much like being in a storm without a compass. Buddhism teaches mindfulness and emotional intelligence to navigate the currents of feelings. Mindfulness is like a sturdy boat, allowing us to respond wisely rather than react impulsively. By embracing emotional intelligence, we become captains of our emotional ships, navigating the seas of feelings with resilience. Habit number 8 involves trying to control everything, similar to juggling too many balls. This habit exhausts us and sets us up for frustration and disappointment, like attempting to catch the wind. Buddhism encourages the practice of non-attachment, letting go of the illusion of control. Surrendering control doesn't mean giving up, but recognizing the limits of our influence. Mindfulness becomes an anchor, keeping us grounded in the present moment. By focusing on what we can influence and letting go of the rest, we navigate the seas of uncertainty with grace. Habit number 9 is about dwelling on the past, like carrying a heavy backpack full of old stuff. This habit slows us down and prevents us from fully enjoying the present or looking forward to the future, akin to driving a car while constantly looking in the rearview mirror. Buddhism teaches mindfulness to be present in the here and now, releasing the stuffiness of dwelling on the past. Forgiveness and self-compassion open the door to release the past and step into the present unburdened. Acknowledging the impermanence of all things frees us from the chains that bind us to past experiences, allowing us to embrace the unfolding moments of our lives. Habit number 10 is about letting go of the constant concern about what others say and do. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with other people's thoughts. It weighs down our minds and hampers our authenticity. This habit, akin to tying our self-worth to external opinions, weakens us, much like a boat tossed around by every passing wave. Buddhism teaches us why this habit makes us mentally weak and how we can free ourselves from the constant judgment. The practice of equanimity in Buddhism encourages us to stay balanced amid the changing tides of praise and criticism, like standing on solid ground while the winds of opinions blow around us. When we worry too much about others' opinions, it's like building our house on shaky ground, vulnerable to every passing storm. Cultivating equanimity helps us develop resilience in the face of external judgments. Judging ourselves based on others' opinions is akin to letting someone else hold the mirror. We see ourselves through their eyes, not our own. Buddhism emphasizes self-acceptance and authenticity, likening it to wearing our favorite clothes instead of trying to fit into someone else's wardrobe. By letting go of the need for constant approval, we express ourselves genuinely. Breaking free from the limitations imposed by others' expectations involves mindfulness, a central theme in Buddhism. Mindfulness helps us become aware of our thoughts and reactions, acting as a guiding light in the maze of opinions. Being present in the moment allows us to observe worries without getting entangled in them. To overcome the habit of worrying about others' opinions, self-love becomes a powerful antidote. It's like planting seeds in a garden of self-acceptance. Recognizing our intrinsic worth and embracing our unique qualities builds a shield against external judgments. Incorporating these teachings into our lives liberates us from mental weakness tied to worrying about what others say and do. By practicing equanimity, embracing authenticity, and cultivating self-love, we break free from the chains that bind us to external opinions. Breaking the habit of constant judgment allows us to navigate our own course, steering toward a life guided by inner strength and authenticity. The teachings of Buddhism offer a comprehensive guide to overcoming habits that make us mentally weak. By weaving mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom into our daily lives, we can transcend negative patterns and cultivate enduring mental strength. This exploration invites us to embark on a transformative journey, integrating the profound teachings of Buddhism into the fabric of our existence. May the wisdom of these teachings illuminate the path to a resilient and empowered mind, inspiring a life filled with purpose and compassion. I hope you found this insight valuable and gained something new from it. If you did, please express your support by subscribing to this channel. Your encouragement will inspire me to craft more engaging and informative stories for you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the upcoming video featuring another captivating story.